Hi guys! So first up you're going to want to do is take a primer and put that all over your face, especially if you're like me and you have really terribly cracked skin, because you're going to be putting on a lot of makeup. Next step is concealer, especially on your acne there, like me, and under eye circles, all that, yada la la. Next thing you're going to be doing is taking a white cream makeup and your favorite foundation and mixing them together really, really well. And taking either a sponge or your old foundation brush, because this will destroy a foundation brush. And put that all over your face. Making sure that your skin tone is really, really even, pushing it back into your hair and a little bit under your neck. I'm trying to make sure that I get it, especially in around my piercings and in my eyebrows. And if you want to do this step early, put it on your lips, but I don't suggest doing that till later. And especially up in my forehead there, you can see I haven't pushed it back yet. Make sure you do that. Otherwise it just starts to look silly. I just realized I just said it might look silly, even though we're doing clown makeup. Good job, creepy. Okay, so next step is to take a white matte eyeshadow. I'm just using my, I think it's Revlon Color Stay. My Color Stay palette, 'cause it's got a nice big chunky white there, to set in that powder. Sorry, not that powder, that foundation. I cannot talk in these videos. There we go. And now I'm taking my black gel eyeliner and my eyeliner thing, majigger, and I'm only doing the top of my eyebrow. Very, very thin line. Clown's eyebrows are never quite perfect, so you know what? If you mess up, that's fine. They're also never thick. Or if they are, they're like dramatically thick. Keep that in mind. Next, I'm using any super, super bright green and yellow, although you could do whatever color combo you wanted here. And I'm not sure what shape you would call this, but I'm doing, you know, that shape outline with black eyeliner on my eye. If you mess up like I did there, don't worry about it. Just smudge it out and recover it. Next, I'm taking my small round brush, and I'm applying that green all the way up in there, in that little, I guess you would call it a wingtip, halfway along my eyelid. And then I'm just taking in the yellow and fading in the rest. It doesn't have to be super well blended. Make sure you stay in the lines, though. After that, I'll be taking my, I think it's Revlon palette thingy. Anyway, super, super bright purple, as you can see there. And I'm just putting that in the corners for emphasis. Now, I forgot to do this step later, so I fill it in after, but you're also going to take a really big white highlight, everything in between that green and yellow and that eyeliner line, all the way up to your eyebrow. If you want, you can continue this on the bottom, but I don't suggest it. Next, I'm just doing a black line along my lash line there and my waterlines. Making sure to squeeze together that waterline super hard to get it on the top, too. Next, I'm literally just going for it with drawing these triangles on the bottoms and tops of my eyes. Just try to mess with them until you get them as even as you can. If you are super, super, super concerned about symmetry, I suggest using tape outlines. Once you are done with these outlines and filling them in and everything, takes a lot of eyeliner, I know. Just do little circles around each one of them. And then I think we're moving on to the nose. I messed up the camera work on the nose here, but you're going to want to start with a bright red eyeliner. As you can see, I kind of didn't. And this is really up to you, how big you want to do the nose, or if you want to go out to the store and buy a nose. I personally don't like the noses that you have to stick on, because I find them really hard to breathe with. But do you want a super, super bright color lip liner and then a darker color lipstick, I find. Next, with the lips, I'm taking a little bit more of that white foundation cream mess that you put on your face and just covering my lips with it. And then I'm doing basically the exact same thing that I did with the nose, except on my lips. I'm sorry for the shoddy camera work there on the nose, by the way, but I'm going to fix it with the lips. You want to try to make them as pointy as at the top as possible and as round at the bottom as possible. Make them super, super tiny in the middle of your face. You want those exaggerated, cartoony lips. And then just fill it in with the lipstick. And then I'm just going to go, and you can't really see it here because my camera messed up again, but false eyelashes for the win. These are super gigantic lashes that I got at the party shop down the store. You can find them pretty much at any party shop now that it's Halloween. And then I'm taking my white and again doing that white highlight that I talked about before. And then from the same palette that I got that purple from, I think it's Maybelline. And I'm going to take the glitter on top of that. You can find glitter pretty much anywhere though. And I'm just applying that glitter in along that white highlight on those little black triangles on my nose and on my lips. And then after that, you are pretty much done. So, happy Halloween, you guys. I hope you have fun being a clown. Please stop and see if you like and subscribe. Bye, guys.